Okay, so I decided to do a video this time. One, because I just dug up a lot of stuff in this one, and it's a lot of neat stuff, and it's just too many pictures to post on Facebook, so I thought I'd do a video and maybe get some help from you guys trying to figure out what some of this stuff is, because some of it I've never seen before. I don't have a clue what it is. Some of it I know exactly what it is, and it's kind of neat. I've got some pretty cool little pieces. But I also wanted to kind of show to some of the people out there that have been wanting to either go with me or wanting to get into this hobby of metal detecting. This kind of gives you an idea of what I dig up in I guess 8 hours. This was about 8 hours, maybe 7 hours worth of digging. And you got to dig a lot of stuff to get a few cool items. And today was no different. And it was actually pretty rough out there today. It was raining, it was cold, it was wet, and but I was determined I was going digging today, and I was going to find some cool stuff, and I did. So so let me show you some of these things. These are kind of neat. And this is the first time I've used this camera, so bear with me. But let's see. I'm kind of back up here a little bit. All the stuff there on the poster board, it's kind of the neat items. And I'll look at those a little bit closer. Every one of those represents a hole that was dug. So the area I was digging looks pretty tore up right now. That's all trash. Just to kind of give you an idea. I mean, every one of these things it's just junk. It's all kind of junk, but it's cool junk, and a lot of it's kind of old junk. So let's kind of show you a little bit of what I found here. And it's just a bunch of old lead over there in the corner. A couple pocket knives, some washers, and I don't know what this is. It looked kind of like a belt buckle, but I don't know. It's copper. I'm not really sure what it is. Bunch of old bullet shells and bullets, all pretty old. This one definitely is old, and of course it's not going to zoom in on it very well. There we go, a little bit. But that one was made in 1887. I know they stopped making them, I think, in 1901. So that's a pretty old one. This, let's see, this was a little, let's see if I can zoom in on it. Of course it's not going to let me zoom in on it, but I'll put it over here in the light. There's a little Boy Scout badge, pin, or something like that. It's kind of hard to see it. Maybe you can catch it a little bit. Got a little ring there. Don't think it's worth a whole lot. I think it's just junk. Got 7 wheat pennies, all ranging from 1934 to 1951. And these are really neat. I don't have a clue what they are. They're made out of lead. I wish it would. There, that did a little bit. I found them before. I don't have a clue what they are. I don't know why this thing's not focusing in on it. There we go. It's got a number on one side, and on the other side it looks like it says CFGA. I think that's what it says. And then I think on the bottom it might say New York. It's hard to tell, but they're lead. I've found them before. I don't have a clue what they are though. Wish somebody could tell me. These two, these are lead as well, and they got a number on them. And this one says FC FC and PRR. I don't have a clue. Some clad pennies, nickels, dimes, stuff like that. This is kind of a neat piece. I dated this back to 1920. Tangy Rouge. So it was a little makeup thing. There we go. Made out of copper. This is a neat little decorative piece. Don't have a clue what it is. It's kind of neat. This, I've seen this thing before, and I don't have a clue what it is right this second, but I've seen something like this before. Hopefully one of you guys can tell me what it is, because I don't have a clue. This has got some writing on it, and maybe I can get it on there where you can see the design. It's upside down. It's really weird looking. I don't know what it is. Got a neat design though. Almost looks like the Red Sox emblem or something. It's weird. Let's see. I'm saving the best for last. An old lock. Some old fishing weights. And a little decorative thing there. I don't know what that is. Kind of neat. But here's some of the best. Here's some of the cool pieces. That is a makeup compact from the 1930s. I was able to open it up without breaking the hinge. I was hoping there was going to be some coins in it. And there's actually, can't really see it, but the glass, there was a glass mirror on the inside of it, and there's still the glass in there broken. So that's kind of a neat little piece. It's gotten smashed. But I think this is probably the neatest piece. Not only is it local history, but there's some really interesting things about this, and I had to do a little searching to find out what it is. But it says up at the top, it says J. Robbins, Boston, Egmont Hotel, Fernandina, Florida. Now, what's cool about that is the Egmont Hotel was built in 1887 and it was demolished in 1901. So you know it's at least that old. Egmont Hotel was pretty premier hotel in Fernandina, and from what I've read, even Ulysses, I can't ever say his name right, Ulysses S. Grant stayed there at some point in time between 1887 and 1901, so that's kind of neat. I believe they call these checks. Most of these I've found on the internet from this maker involve the railroad. They call them railroad checks or baggage checks. I'm not exactly sure why they have the hotel on them, but they're rather collectible actually. I don't know what this one would be worth, but that's probably the neatest piece I got today. And I guess that's about it. So that just kind of gives you, oh, this thing too. Anybody can tell me what in the world that is? I have no idea. Weird. So, but that's about it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys can tell me what some of this stuff is. And I'll show you some of my stuff from the next time. Alright, appreciate it. Bye.